Hi guys, it's Mrs. Fikarski. Yesterday we read chapter 3 of Junie B. Jones and some sneaky peeky spying. So today we're going to read chapter 4. If you don't remember what happened in chapter 3, Junie B. really wanted her mom to take her to her teacher's house, but did her mom take her there? No, right? But Junie B. didn't take that very well. She got really angry, and instead of being nice and kind, even when she was upset, she started stamping her foot and yelling at her mom, right? And so she got sent to her room, and that's where we left off in chapter 3. So today we're going to read chapter 4. It's called Cookie Mix and Other Stuff, right? I bet from the title it's called Cookie Mix and Other Stuff. What did we read about that Junie B was going to make cookies for? Can anybody remember? Think for a second. Okay, if you didn't remember, what she said that they were going to make cookies for was Grandparents' Day at her school. Her grandparents were going to visit her at school, and they needed refreshments, right? Cookies and drinks. So Junie B and her mom were going to make cookies. I wonder if that's what this chapter will be about. So, chapter 4. It says, the next day was Saturday. Saturday is the day me and my mother go to the grocery store, and I have rules at that place. Like, no hollering the words, I want ice cream, and no calling mother the name of Big Meanie when she won't buy it. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't call your parents any names like that. And no eating a bag of marshmallows that doesn't belong to you. Or else the store guy yanks it away from you and he says, eating is the same thing as stealing, young lady. And then he'll take you to your mother and she has to pay for the whole entire bag, except for, I don't know why, because I only ate 3 of those softy guys and that's all. Right? So can you take things at the store and eat them before you've paid for them? No. So Junie B didn't understand that, and I guess she ate some marshmallows last time they went to the store. Well, it says the carts at the grocery store have seats in them, and that's where babies sit, only not me, because big girls get to walk all by themselves. And guess what? And guess what else? One time, Mother even let me push the whole big cart without any help. Except for then some baked beans got knocked off their shelf and Grandma got her foot caught in my tire, and so now I have to wait until I'm bigger, right? So she tried to push the cart, but she's a little too little, right? The carts are really big. If you've ever been to Walmart, right, those carts are pretty big. So she was saying, I really need to wait until I'm a little bit bigger to push the cart again. Well, my favorite aisle is where the cookies are. That's because sometimes there's a lady at a table there and she gives me and my mother cookie samples and we don't even have to pay for them. They're called freebies, I think. Only too bad for me because this time the lady wasn't there. Darn it, I said, very disappointed. No freebie, lady. Mother smiled. That's okay. When we get home, we're going to bake our own cookies for Grandparents' Day. Remember? Won't that be fun? She asked. So that's what we said at the beginning of the chapter, that we were right. I made my shoulders go up and down. That's because I was still mad at her for not taking me to my teacher's house, of course. What kind of cookie mix do you want? Asked Mother. I did a frown at her. I don't even want to bake cookies anymore, I said, because you still won't take me to where Mrs. lives. Mother rumpled my hair, so that means like she went like this. Have you ever done that? Had somebody do that to you maybe? She said, staying mad isn't going to change things, Junie B. Now, do you want to pick out the cookie mix or should I? Then Mother picked out some cookie mix and she gave it to me and I throwed it in the cart very hard. Thank you, said Mother. You're not welcome, I said. After that, Mother took me outside of the store and me and her had a little talk. A little talk is when Mother is mad at me and she says, who do I think I am, Missy? And exactly how long do I think she's going to put up with me? And then I have to say apology to her, right? An apology is when you say you're sorry, right? So here's a picture. This page has a picture of Junie B and her mom outside the store after she said that to her, right? So she took her outside to talk to her because that wasn't a very nice way to talk to someone. Oh, and she tells us apology is the words I'm sorry. except for you don't actually have to mean it because nobody can even tell the difference. Is that true? Because I think we've talked about that at school before, that you can tell the difference, right? Between I'm sorry and I'm really sorry, right? There's a big difference between those two things. You can tell if you really mean it or not, I think. So I don't think she's right about that. Well, it says, after the little talk, we went back into the store. Shall we try again? Asked Mother. And then she gave me another box of cookie mix, and I put it in the cart. Very nice. That's better, she said. Thank you. And inside my head, because I was still mad, I said, you're not welcome, right? So she just thought that to herself. So that time she kept, right? So we've said, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all, right? So that time she didn't have anything nice to say, she kept it to herself. That was a much better choice. Well, then I smiled to just myself, because Mother can't even hear me in there. After that, me and her went around the corner, and I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. Any guesses what it is? She's in the store, and she sees her most favorite thing in the whole world, and its name is the water fountain. Oh boy, so she really likes the water fountain. I know a lot of you guys like the water fountain too. Well, she said very excited, hey, I need a drink. Then I run right over there, and I hopped up on the little step. Need some help? Called Mother. No, I said, because I'm almost 6 years old, that's why, and so I already know how to work this big guy. And here's another thing I know, I said, no putting your mouth on the water spout or else germs will get inside you and you will die. Well, I don't know if you'll die, but she's right, germs can get inside you. That's not a good idea. I smiled, very proud. Polly Allen Puffer told me that, I explained. Then I bended my head over the fountain and I drank for a very long time. Hurry up, Junie B. I need to get the shopping done, said Mother. I wiped my mouth off with my arm. Yeah, only I can't hurry up or else I might get a stomach ache and spit up water, because a boy named William did that on the playground yesterday. Mother looked at her watch. Okay, well, I'm going to be right here in the cereal aisle. As soon as you finish drinking, come right back to me. Okie dokie, I said, very happy, and then I turned around and drank. Except for then I started feeling a little bit sickish, and so I had to sit down on the little step and rest my water. And that's when the big front doors of the grocery store opened, and guess what? My eyes almost popped out of my head, that's what, because I saw a big shock. So think for a second. I want you to think for a second. What do you think she could have seen? The big doors of the grocery store open, and she saw something that really surprised her, right? A big shock, okay? So think what your guess was. Now I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to tell you. Because I saw a big shock, and its name was Mrs. My real life teacher named Mrs. was at the grocery store. And that's the end of the chapter. So she sees her teacher at the grocery store, because I guess, you know, teachers, we need food too. So she went to the grocery store, and that's where she saw her teacher. So we're going to pick up tomorrow with chapter 5. And I hope you guys are enjoying the story. I hope you guys are all doing well at home. I miss you guys. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope to see you guys as soon as I can. So make sure you're staying happy and healthy at home. Have a good day.